Hey, welcome back to another Final Fantasy 16 stream with Glacier Silver Strike. This is my second attempt trying to get this stream rolling. Um, I'm planning on doing the story mission Cloak and Dagger tonight. There we go. Sound test real fast. Sound test real fast. Okay, live chat is available. I don't know why sometimes it'll say I'm going live. It'll say I am live, but then when I go to YouTube, it's not, doesn't exist. The last time that happened, I just rolled with it and did the stream, and I never saw it. So I think it was Harry Potter, and it's just gone forever. Alright, so I lost a dialogue because I got the trophy for buying 36,000 or something worth of booze from her, and then I got my money back by reloading, and I lost this right here.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Seems like a conversation that's 5 years too late. Like, it seems like you just took over, but it's been 5 years since Sid took over. Okay. I still wonder if I actually need to make all these.
And?
Okay. So let's go do Cloak and Dagger. I reset my ability points since the last stream. There's been like a full day between. And I mastered this. And then I went and fought a weak enemy, and I did this move, then this move, then this move. Oh, no. I jumped in the air while locked onto the enemy. Did this move, this move, this move, hitting them with all three, getting a trophy. They never come down or something like that. And I also mastered this ability, because I'm planning on putting it on my bar in a minute and getting the trophy for it. Apparently, I just gotta hold down this button, and I get all my money back from anything I don't have locked. So, as you can see, I got some of my money back from these and some other stuff, but, yeah. So, I don't like this tree over here. Not even sure why I locked that. But once I get done with this, I'll reset my abilities again, and then I'll get my money back from these two. I'll end up having to put stuff in it, but why keep stuff in something I'm not going to use? When I could upgrade the new tree I'm about to use, or my next two trees, or finish up a tree I actually use. You know, like these two abilities I constantly use and are very strong. I should max them out. Um, so, let's move on. Pass on my rambling.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol. But everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
What?
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day. So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Okay.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
I thought there'd be more tears and more questioning and more explanation when the uncle saw Joshua.
They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed.
That's not good. Stuck with these abilities?
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Ah, I was just in the wrong spot. Wasn't thinking right. Oh, I'm in combat. Oh, nice.
Let's try.
Stop the attack. There we go. Okay, out of combat. Rebirth. Good. And big boy attack. Wrong buttons. What is wrong with me? There we go. Really though, you could put that on there. You know what? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go with this one. Rebirth. Lightning Rod. Not sure how to. They're running into it. not sure how this ability works, and it's kind of annoying. I had to get him to, like, run into it by hitting him.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Wait, maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Alright, real quick, let's look at this ability. Abilities. This one. Didn't really help me all that much. We'll see.
This won't be easy. Let's try.
There we go. It's actually pretty good.
Soil and stone.
I actually kind of like that ability. If you put it down where somebody's staggered, it really ups the melee damage afterwards. But I got the trophy. Just gotta get them to hit the shard. So if you stand on the other side when they do a big attack or they rush into it, it does damage to them. Wrong direction. Yeah, that would have been perfect if I was aiming the right direction. One thing that I said I was going to do earlier and I just forgot. Okay, that should be good. Goodbye. Okay. What do I want to do? Really not sure what I want to do with that tree. But I'm kind of feeling like doing that. Next thing, Bahamut. I got to keep that. I got to put a new one on. Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. I know you guys are probably like, hurry up. Let me look at these trophies real fast. Remind me what Bahamut's trophy. There was something. I know you guys can't see. Give me a second. I'll read what I see in a minute. Quickly. Oh, they're hidden. Trophies are hidden. I think I have to use the
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Time to fight.
What am I doing? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't think that's right. Maybe it was a certain ability. Definitely not a bit that ability. It's interesting though.
Fire and flame!
Now let's get out of combat real fast, and then I'm gonna remove Titan's punch. I think it's satellite that I need. Did an enemy just pop up? Yeah.
Nice try.
I wonder how long this will last if I don't release it. I missed my chance there. And there.
Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
No. test out those two abilities. So satellite and impulse. Interesting. Okay.
Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Alright, so I can't do anything like that. That does stuff. Getting a lot of multiple flyers there. What does that do? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to get that, this, then do this, then that. Yeah, that did something.
Where is your master? What does he want?
And that's actually raising my bar now. That's how you do it. This is going to take forever to do this trophy. Does seem like a pretty good ability, though, overall. You can charge it up, though, so longer fights, larger
You've
groups.
caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. as long as you don't hold back.
I was in the middle of doing something, and it has to be a cutscene right there, doesn't it?
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
There we go. Trophy in one battle.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's fine. Nice.
vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
This isn't good.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Seriously. Not okay.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
We gotta save our girl Jill. I swear they better not kill her off.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items, we go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn? One must understand one's place in the world.
Okay. Give me a second. You're about to not be able to see the screen again. I want to confirm something. Okay. Execute 3 precision dodges while charging a Mega Flare. So that means I need to... I guess I need to use Ravage more. Not what I was going for. Confused. There it goes. I'm going to the wrong place to do different things. Wait, Mega Flare. Not Giga Flare. So I actually don't need to change anything. It's that ability. Alright. Let's quickly do something. We're going to the sickle. We're going to fight this hunt. And I'm going to dodge some stuff. There's nobody else in the party.
Fire and flame!
Oh, they hit me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Ah. I need something that attacks more often. I don't know, birds? No. They would be bad. I don't know, a group of like 5 wolves would be great. Thing is, the ring normally doesn't get precision dodges. So a precision dodge would have to be me. Dodged into it, that's great.
Nice try.
Not cool. Not cool at all. Come on. That was a really good dodge. I am pushing the dodge one. That's me. Come on. There we go. Is that it?
Slow.
2, 3, right? That was not one. That was not one. Come on.
Too slow.
Too slow.
I see. I see. Come on. Oh, I was so close. I get it now. I get it. I know how this thing works now. Alright, just gotta delete it to level 4 now. I really need to just do this. Come on. Here we go. Now I go like this. Now I just dodge. Come on, come on, come on. Stop that. Come on. Come on. That's not cool. Come on. Come on. Ah. Alright, well, I'm done with this round. Maybe not. I see what I gotta do now. I know how to do it. So you gotta charge it up to level 4, activate it, then do 3 precision dodges before it runs out. It makes perfect sense now. Come on. Well, need somebody to attack me to do this, and I guess it has to be a stronger enemy doing this, because they couldn't move. Okay. The Chocobo boss should be around this corner, I would think.
Enough of you, are there?
Make a flare. Alright, now attack. Attack me. Attack me. Attack me. Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. Thought maybe the birds, but nope. This might be one of the harder trophies to get. Seeing that. Huh. Come on. Don't just waste the whole flare. Should be able to do it this time, right? Oh, come on. I dodged 2 of those. This game really doesn't like me be able to get credit for stuff, does it? your thing. Come on, I dodged that perfectly. That was a little early. That first one was perfect, though. I'll dodge right into it, okay. Oh, great. If I can't do it against that guy, I probably can't do it against anybody. Okay. Yes, they ain't gonna work. This is a waste of time. Cancel it. And him.
Farewell.
Let's go. Find that chocobo.
Time to fight.
Should be right here, I would think. Maybe not. I am seeing something else here. So many enemies, I might be able to get away with doing the trophy. The higher the level, the longer the gauge, right? Or is it damage based? I'm not sure. Now attack me. There was enough of them that time, but just wrong. And I was so sure that Kokobo was gonna be here, but he is not. No chocobos. Whatever. I know it said the sickle.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking for a giant bird that's on 2 legs around this area. Oh, right there. Normally, comments are red chocobo.
Something tells me it won't be easily broken. Too slow.
Do it. Come on.
Nice try.
Super annoying. Wow. Okay. How is it hitting me? How? Show me what you got. You chicken.
Too slow.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, it's so annoying, man.
Nice try.
What about a low-level mech player?
Nice try.
Was that it? That should have been it, right there. That was 3 inside the same mega player.
Too slow.
Oh, trophy. There we go.
Nice try.
There we go. Alright, I never have to use Bahamut again. I mean, it looks like it's pretty strong. But I'm done with the trophies. Never have to do it.
There was nothing I could do.
Really? There was nothing I could do? I could have not attacked the space bird. But I attacked it. Just don't lie to yourself about not being able to do anything. Okay, let's unlock both of those. Look around for a second. Get my money back. Re-unlock that. Boom. We're good now. No. It's so cheap, I don't mind picking up the lowest tier. While we're at it, just lock the lowest tiers. Okay, now I got a ton of money. Let's go. Let's go. First of all, that. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. That's not bright. Let's go. Boom, boom. Cool. I'm back to where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, those chocobo that, comment ones, the all red that have space rocks, they're normally all red, not like looking like a parrot over here. No side quests, and we finished the only hunt. Let's head back. So, I got to kill 14 more enemies primed, and I have to do the counter twice with the Titan counter, and that's what I got left of the abilities I have currently. Just trying to be done with the ability so I can just play how I want to and not have to think about it.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these. I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus.
We've had no word from
What would that be?
days.
Perhaps Otto might know.
What's an opus? To be honest, it doesn't sound appropriate for a father to hide something in his daughter's opus. So I'm going to look up that word. Any artistic work, especially on the large scale, is the second definition, which I think is going to be the definition they're using.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not
The
least her
jukebox?
dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty with the hills?
So they're actually going off the first definition, which is the one I didn't think, because she seems more of an artist than a musician. Alright, let's see what's up with this.
Clive. That great lump. No. Come back soon.
Oh yeah. I actually wanted to
Well,
see
I
what
mean
was in
that.
her
Aye, it's a
inventory.
dangerous world out. Finished, are you?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
The old days that give me a puzzle to do here.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Be funny if you get there and she's just like, yeah, it's part of the jukebox. I'm good. Like, I don't need it at all.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
All of a sudden, all these side quests started popping up.
So what do I owe the honor? Not saying Fordian, do you? That it? Fine.
You feel that way. That's how I feel. You just have something new, but only if you buy that new sword from Karen's shop. Seriously, that's a distraction. Kind of like these side quests, but I'm gonna get them over with so that next time I play, I can go straight into the main quest. I do work tomorrow.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my wood?
I mean, if I could defeat it when I was a child, should be able to more than take care of it now.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. We shall go to Eastport as soon as the ritual.
You were already supposed to go. Why are you still standing here? I guess the longer you wait here, the less work you have to do in Eastpool. I don't think I even leveled up on the last mission. Cloak and dagger. fought quite a few enemies. One of them was a previous boss too. Hey, look at that.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
worried about him.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around...
I'd speak... Well, I suppose there's no point leaving.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Let's take care of this. So, this is the third mission. Once you finish all 4 of the Blacksmith's Blues, you can then forge the final blade.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Okay. Wait, there's another one here. Infirmary.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Let's be smart about this and pick up that last quest. Because if it's near one of these other two, I want to get it done. I don't want to go and find out I was standing right next to whatever I needed to do for the other one.
She can't keep this up much longer. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
She probably knows this dude and he's about to die, so she's staying with him until he dies. It's gonna probably be emotional and she's gonna probably send me off on some mission to get medicine. I arrived too late. It'll be useless.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
So you need 8 spider tears. That's one spider. Let's go get it. Yep. Okay, let's go. I don't know, I think teleporting to the other teleporter might have been faster than this one. I think this location is closer, but the fact that I'm starting off in town rather than on the edge of town means slow walking through town rather than and getting lost apparently. Rather than just jumping on my chocobo and going. I think I finally took the right path to leave there. I don't think I've ever gotten out of Lost Wing that fast before.
Wake!
And I missed with the second one.
To me, Flame!
Whatever. Level up my limit break a little bit.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. Hopefully one will be enough.
So instead of letting him turn to dust, peacefully screaming in pain.
Cole said it was an army.
Yeah, does that make sense? You're gonna poison him. Which is probably still very painful. I would think. I mean, it's poison.
Thank goodness you're back.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Ty is right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
So I'm not really understanding if it's poison or like morphine. Guess it really doesn't matter though.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Let's go. We gotta fight something that I've already fought. So this is gonna be my third one. First one as a kid. Second one when it became turned into one of those crystal fiend things. Oh, I was still.
Farewell.
Let's go. Almost there. What is that? Is it a plant thing? Why is it moving around like that? That was really weird. Ah, the area the first time I was here, I was like, there's gonna be a boss here at some point. That point is made. Carrot.
Couldn't have been just any more luck, I guess. All right then.
I was semi-primed, it was jumping at me, and I hit it with my square Phoenix move while it is in midair. Nice.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
It seems kind of wasteful. If you need to repeatedly get vines over and over again, why not just fight it, try to cut off a vine, that it will probably regrow, and leave. Alright, what's up with these item shops? Saying they have new items. The only thing I saw previously was a new sword.
What are you after? There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Alright, let's take care of the blacksmith now.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
Okay.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill?
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
There's something going on in this town.
Good day. Here you are. Farewell, traveller.
Nice. Most towns, there's 2 treasure boxes,
Is there anything
so
we can do to help?
let's do a quick look around.
Sorry, but if none of you lot can smell oil...
And then we'll continue on with Blacksmith Blues 3.
The sky sucked up all the ether or something.
Wonder if they're gonna end up like having something going on with the mines or something, or send me in there to defeat something that's stopping them from mining. I remember coming here one time, and came here one time trying to figure out how to get up that cliff. Spent about 4 or 5 minutes trying to get up that cliff.
Never in all my lonely years have things been as bad as they are now. Without magic to feed the furnaces, we're doomed.
We broke the crystal, and now the little crystals aren't working. That, or because we defeated Hugo, because once the
Mama?
dominant goes down, all the crystals, or all the aeonic power from that being is gone until the next one comes back. So one or the other did it.
That's my obituary.
There it is. That's probably it for this town. There's usually only 2 or 3. That's 2. This is not a big town, so keep my eye open for a 3rd one, but I highly doubt.
Should be enough to last us a few moons.
That box was the right size for a church box. Let's go.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
It's no use. The flames just aren't.
I thought I made myself clear. Piss off.
Ah. There we go.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your...
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravos in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravos prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive.
Easy way to become the greatest.
Dravos won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravos will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
I just saw one of them.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to...
Alright, let's take out that salamander I saw just a moment ago.
Sorry, but if none of you lot can smell aura...
I didn't really think about the fact that when we destroyed the crystals, all the mini crystals stopped working. I thought they broke off, shattered. And they still worked, but they only had the power they had. They couldn't absorb any extra. Okay, I'm assuming I can't get back up this wall. Oh. So you have to defeat the salamander they want you to, not any salamander. That is, lesson learned. Pay attention to your map before you start running off.
All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Stay down.
Off we go. That little hill was just too much for that chocobo.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
And I defeated 2 salamanders for this quest.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Oof. Alright. Let's wrap up these 2 quests and call it a night.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him. He's still explaining the ins and outs of the new forge, so I doubt we'll be going anywhere for a bit. No sense you waiting around anyway.
These things are going to take some getting used to.
Give it a week. You'll wonder why you ever bother with crystals.
Let's run through it
again,
again, see
shall
his
we?
face in Dravosht again.
Okay.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
And faster than me.
Well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan, that is. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Now that's a friend right there. I think that's something you're not really supposed to make until after you've made the sword. Because it takes the same resources. And it will slow you down making the sword if you make it.
What's that for you, dear?
Don't even have one of the ingredients. Stone tongue. But that auriculum is, you need 3 of those for the sword. And I only have 2, and this takes 1. I believe you get 5 total, which is just enough to make the belt, the van bracers, and the weapon. So if you make the belt or the van bracers early, you have to wait on the weapon for later. So, weapon first.
And?
To be honest, I don't even care if I make the armor. I just really want the weapon. More damage and a trophy. But more damage. And it's upgradable in playthrough 2.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once. It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
So now my potions heal even better. Hardly ever use them. But I guess when I do use them, I really, really need them. Alright, well. Let me fast travel back here. So I don't have to go up all those stairs. If only that worked in real life, right? Just fast travel somewhere so you don't have to take the stairs. Have a fast travel point at work. So you only have to wake up 10 minutes before work or something. 1, 2, 2. There are only 2 songs left. And there is a letter.
If it's knowledge you seek.
What are you still doing here? Oscar said he was going to leave a long time ago. You know, that just made me realize I haven't seen a behemoth in this game. Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen Behemoth. I wonder if he'll end up being like one of the Crystal Guardians or something.
Let me help. I know my letters.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Or like the strongest
I don't
hunt
believe
monster
you've
or
read
something.
this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today?
Alright, let's go get the matron rewards, see what those are all about. And then it is 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to be calling it quits. I work tomorrow. I feel like I say that a lot during my streams.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is... Oh. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
Ooh, nice. It's a lot of ability points. I think that's it. I think once you get that 2,850, that's all of the, that's one of the songs. I'm missing 2 songs. So, there's one of them. So, there's probably one left at a shop somewhere. I gotta find it. Probably in an area I haven't been to yet, I would think.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright. Well, might as well just end my game right here. Before I go, let's take a look at a few things. Doing quite well with all that. I'm keeping these abilities for now. Checking. Nothing else going on. Okay. Lots of AP. Okay. Don't think it really matters what I get. That's expensive and is done now. Figure I'm just gonna finish up the Phoenix tree and just be done with it. Then afterwards, I'm probably gonna upgrade this. Maxed that out. So even if I don't use the Garuda tree, which I might not, no, I will point out. Deadly Embrace on stagger gauge bosses is amazing. So when you get them halfway down, you have a partial stagger moment where you can pull them onto the ground. And if this ability is going off while you're pulling them onto the ground, they are taking quite a bit of stagger damage while you're pulling them to the ground. So it's an amazing combo to have this and this on a stagger-based enemy. So I kind of don't want to take away Garuda's tree, but I have a funny feeling I'm going to be using Odin, which I don't know. Shiva's might be next, and then Odin. I feel like 3 trees could fit here, though, so there might be a third one I don't know about. I don't know, though, because looking at the trophies, I only feel like there's going to be 2 more trees. But I am a little bit confused about one thing. I don't think it's going to take all that long to finish leveling all these things up. And they were talking about how beating the harder difficulty, you won't even have enough AP to level everything up. You'll still need a ton more. So if that's true, does everything unlock a higher level? Maybe when you break level 50, you go to level 51, they go from having 2 rings to 5 rings or something around each one, and they get way stronger. Kind of what I'm feeling right now. And if that's the case, I'll probably reset everything and then put all my stuff into. We'll see. But I might go Phoenix and Garuda at first, just so I can have the stagger and the damage right off the bat. Yeah, just some thoughts before I leave you guys. Don't forget to do all that awesome YouTube stuff. Leave comments no matter what. I really like to hear from people. Please talk to me. Introvert needing people to talk to them. So come out of the woodwork, talk to me, tell me what you think. And then if you liked my video, please hit that like icon. It really does help. And if you want to see more in the future, if you want to see updates, whenever I'm doing my live streams, I don't like announce them ahead of time currently. If I had an audience and I knew I was going to have an audience, I would announce them. I'd come up with a schedule. But currently, when I have the time and I feel like it. If I don't have the time, I don't stream. Probably shouldn't have streamed tonight. It's 4:30 in the morning. My rule is off the games around 3:30. When I stream, that never happens. I need to be in bed by 4, and it's already 4:30. So I wrap up all my stuff before I go to bed. It's probably 5:30. Don't fall asleep till 7:30, at the earliest. And that's really like a.m. 7:30 a.m. That's kind of late. So this is my current life. But yeah. Hit that bell icon, subscribe, like, comment, do all that really awesome YouTube stuff. I really like playing these games. I like making these videos. Thinking about getting a VTuber model too. So, don't know. I only have one person that's like, do it. I'm not sure. Because if I do that, then I have to set up my laptop, put a lot more effort in, probably have to get myself an iPhone for face tracking. I mean, I got a webcam, but I hear the iPhone tracking is amazing. So, like, I'm just debating a lot of stuff right now. But I think I should focus on paying off my car. I know getting a VTuber model would be way cheaper. It would also take time, so once I decide to do it, I need to start working on it. I have lots of ideas for my character, though. But the question is, do I go with one of the 3 characters I've already created in my head and in video games? Or do I make up a new character for my model? So there's a lot there. I kind of want to do a sit-down talk stream, but there's no point of doing those if I don't have people watching me. So if anybody ever just decides, hey, I'm going to watch you, talk to you, I'm cool with people talking during my streams. Like, just send me live messages. Yeah, that'd be really awesome. Really enjoyable. Really fun. I'd love to see that. So, I'm really okay with this idea. I'm very open to it. And if anybody has any suggestions, leave it in the comment section. And if it's like personal stuff you don't want to talk about in the comment section that you do for your channel or something, send me a Discord message or an email. Might want to put something in there that's going to be like, make me see it if you send me an email. Probably email is not the best. Facebook Messenger. I will see it if you send me a Facebook Messenger message. Alright, well, thank you guys. You have a good night. And I work at work tomorrow. I might stream. We'll see. Saturday, I believe, is the last night the girls are staying over. And Sunday, I don't think I have Sunday off. I'll have to look. I think I work Sunday, but I have Monday off. We'll see, though. And they might change it. They might not make me come in on Sunday, even if I have overtime shift on Sunday. We did so well this week at work that there's nothing to do right now. Now, there's 2 more days before Sunday, so the work will probably pile up. It always does over the weekend. But we hit it hard. We got our tasks complete. There's only 304 tickets that are available still in there. Last week, there was 600. So, cut it in half. Yeah, proud of that. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night.